Coming up on this edition of Carolina Insider, want a bang for your buck? You're in luck. A freeze in federal student loans might help you save a pretty penny. And the Lady Gamecocks scored the winning spot as national champs this weekend.
We made this year super special.
Find out how the city is celebrating. But first, a recent controversy surrounding the university's Board of Trustees may cost several members their jobs. Carolina Insider starts now. Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Caitlin Ashbaugh. Our top story today, major changes could be in store for USC's Board of Trustees. Lawmakers are not happy about the board's perceived interference with the 2019 presidential search and its recent decision to pay off athletic contracts. House Speaker Jay Lucas wants to fast-track legislation that would reduce the number of board members from 20 to 13. House Bill 5198 would also change voting districts and limit how long a person could serve as chair. 3 non-voting members would remain on the board, including USC's student body president. If the bill passes, 11 new trustees will be selected in 2023. In other state house news, South Carolina could soon join a number of conservative states restricting trans athletes in public colleges and schools. Late last night, the House passed a bill that would force those athletes to compete with the sex listed on their birth certificates. The bill needs one more routine approval before heading to the state. The celebration continues for the Gamecock Nation after the women's basketball team wins the national championship. Here with more on that in today's Garnet Report is Joshua Teckel. Joshua?
Thanks, Caitlin. The Lady Gamecocks are back in Columbia. A crowd of cheering fans greeted the 2-time national champs in front of Colonial Life Arena on Monday. President Harris Pastides, Athletic Director Ray Tanner, and Coach Dawn Staley all took to the stage with the team. Pastides dubbed this season's wire-to-wire win a dynasty, not a dynasty. But in true form, Coach Staley said it was all about the fams and the team.
And I also just want to thank our players for making a commitment to making this year special through their sacrifice, through their tears, through their joys. We made this year super special.
Staley's win put her in the history books as the only African-American coach, male or female, to win 2 Division I NCAA tournaments. Monday's celebration wasn't the only chance for fans to show their school pride. After the final buzzer, students stormed the fountain in front of Thomas Cooper Library. Though nothing's been officially announced yet, there's talk of a parade down Main Street to honor the team. Columbia's mayor says he's organizing a celebration, but we don't know what it will be or when. Back to you, Caitlin.
Thanks, Joshua. College students across the country have another cause for celebration. The White House is yet again extending the freeze on federal student loan payments. The freeze will now continue until August 31st. Payments were scheduled to resume next month after being halted earlier in the pandemic. If you'd like to spend some of your cash on Columbia's businesses, you might run into a problem. As Carolina's Finn Carlin reports, counterfeit bills are costing some small businesses, so they're making a change.
Just from the jump, it kind of seemed like something was kind of fishy about it.
Harder McCandless never had to turn down a customer, but that changed when a man entered the coffee shop and tried to pay with a $50 that just didn't look right.
It was like a little bit smaller than all the other bills, and it was looked like a different type of paper.
It's the first time in 5 years that a person was refused service at Enda Coffee in Columbia. But Enda isn't the only business in the area to get counterfeit cash. Poke Bros in Sand Hills now no longer accepts bills over $50. That's because one employee who wanted to stay anonymous was recently given a fake $100.
I mean, we lost $72 that day because she got $72 back in change, and that was, a hard loss.
When businesses like here and here try to turn in fake bills like these, they get turned down. That's because when held to the light, the fake 50 doesn't have the same security bar that a real bill would right here. And USC economics professor John McDermott says fake money is more than just a loss for businesses. It's a cost.
So it is fraud and shoplifting, and it's very tough on the bottom line of any small business especially.
It's hurting small businesses beyond Columbia, with confirmed counterfeits in Charleston and Charlotte. The coffee is now using scanners to check their cash. Despite the impact of counterfeits on Columbia's businesses, officials with the South Carolina Department of Consumer Affairs say there isn't a clear trend to investigate.
We haven't had any businesses that we license reach out about it.
For McCandless, he's committed to being cautious.
If I'd accepted it, I would have given him like $45 of like real money.
Making sure money doesn't come with a price. In Columbia, for Carolina Insider, I'm Finn Carlin.
Finally today, are you looking for ways to find your zen at the stressful time of the semester? Thursday After Dark is bringing Goat Yoga to the Gamecocks. After 7 months, the event is back by popular demand. It happens tomorrow night on Davis Field from 7 to 10 p.m. Students can go to the Gamecock Entertainment Garnet page to sign up. That's it for this edition of Carolina Insider, a student production here in the Kennedy Greenhouse studio in the School of Journalism and Mass Communications. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here next week.